So I'm not sure if you live under a rock that happens to live under another more larger rock, but if you've been anywhere around the Destiny news, just recently they switched around the way that the most common and popular sniper rifles work. Pretty much sent the community into an uproar. Don't believe me? Take it from the who's who of the sniping community. I woke up to see that the entire Destiny community had synced up their periods at the same time. And I was like, okay, these guys gotta be freaking out. It's gonna calm and smooth out after a day or two. People are gonna adjust to the changes. This is normal, right? People freak out to any change. No, Bungie went up themselves this time around. So this video is going to be dedicated to talking about how this has impacted the game and what this means for the future of Rise of Iron. So what's going on, guys? I'm your host. My name is Pone. If you guys enjoy Destiny content, be sure to melee that subscribe button. And of course, let's aim for 500 likes. It really helps the channel out a lot, and it means so much to me, guys. So thanks for the recent support. We're going to dive straight into this. Now, if you did not know, just to break this down for you real quick, they reduced the damage on middle high impact snipers, basically the 1,000-yard stare family, and they've done it in a way that it's no longer capable of shutting supers down. You know the ones I'm talking about. The whole reason you ran the 1,000-yard stare during trials and stuff was to shut down those supers, your sunbreakers, your arc blades, and stuff like that. And with that no longer being a confident option, people are taking advantage of this. This means they're going to start using those roaming supers more. You're going to see a massive growth, and have seen, in popularity with things like sunbreakers, arc blades, and storm trances, because there's not really a safe way to take them down. How easy is it to get close enough to them with a shotgun to drop them? It's a very, very sticky situation. On one hand, they flip snipers upside down. They completely change what is the popular thing, the go-to thing, and this has made people uncomfortable. But there is technically a higher impact category out there beyond the 1,000-yard stare. Things like your black spindle, and with this, I am kind of behind it. In competitive and stuff, people may learn how to adjust. There's still hope for shutting down supers if somebody's skillful enough. And with the introduction of Rise of Iron, I really hope that they start adding more weapons that have the highest impact capabilities to the potential loot table, which means there'll be more of these guns out there circulating, and of course, it probably won't be that big a deal at the end of the day. Major change number 2 is the increase of flinch, and it's a very, very big game changer for the way snipers use. This is going to really hurt things for competitive play and even casual play. I noticed this in the first engagement I had back into the game. This was a very uncomfortable thing that I had to deal with, and I realized that any time that I started having a staring contest with someone, I could no longer kind of endure it, wait for a window of opportunity, and take the headshot. It was too intense for me to sit there and contest that, and I had to flee or accept my fate, and this is going to change the way that people play. I was one of those guys that knew that sniping was always strong. It was something that I mained, it was something that I did, even though I'm quite rusty now after being out of the game for a while. I knew that I could confidently fight back at people that were shooting me, and I thought that was a laughable concept. I am aiming down sight with a one-shot kill weapon. He is pounding me with bullets, and I'm able to just see straight through it and still land a headshot confidently. That is not something anyone should be able to do. Now that I've seen it in action, though, this is definitely not the course they should have taken. They should have added some sort of a suppression feature, something along the lines of that, or maybe attacked the sniper rifles in a different way. But now that I've seen the kind of flinch that they've added to the game, it hit me. This is an arena shooter. This is about being accurate. It's not about realism. This kind of flinch should exist in something like Battlefield. Not so much this game. And it's really messed up the way things work. Now people are jumping ship. People that were snipers to this day for the first 2 years of this game are now team shotgun. It's not a choice that people make. It's been forced upon them, and it's too dramatic of a change for the community to accept this properly, especially on the brink of competitive Destiny. We have private matches, we have MLG, we have competition coming, and you've effectively killed one of the main special weapon categories in the game. This doesn't make sense to me. You know, when you were growing up, and you were at school in science class, your mom was trying to learn you something, and they would tell you that, hey, you know what, if an animal were to die in a certain ecosystem, it would negatively impact the entire ecosystem. It would create this domino effect where certain things may in fact be in jeopardy themselves, other species may die off. That's pretty much exactly what happened here. They just neutered an entire way to play the game. There are pretty much two major options: shotguns and sniper rifles. Now we only have one remaining. What do you think's gonna happen here? I'm pretty sure you had the foresight to understand exactly what this change was going to do. Honestly, the issue has always been about the special use. They've been used as primaries. So why attack one of them individually instead of coming up with a solution that affects both of them to make sure that we have a level experience? I really believe they need to go back to the drawing board on this. This has completely changed the way the game is played. It's left a void, this wide open area that needs to be filled. You have eliminated one major way to play, and because of this, certain supers, like Sunbreakers, are ranged. So now, even when everybody does switch to Team Shotgun, they can't get close enough to shut them down anyways. And these players know this. They understand this, and that's why everybody is migrating to things like Sunbreakers, because they know they just aren't going to get shut down. The likelihood of it is very slim. That is a very bad change for your game. Not to mention, now that everybody's using Shotgun, they're easy enough to use in the first place. They've always been just point and shoot. No skill required, unlike sniper rifles. So at the end of the day, you just need to revert back to the way it used to be, hit the drawing board again, and find out what honestly works. Because as it stands, you've really wounded the game. Bungie, no. Bad Bungie. Either way, that's my piece. That's how I personally feel. Leave a comment down below. Do you think they've really crippled the way the game's played? Do you think this is good or bad for Destiny? I, for one, am excited because I feel like there's going to be some higher impact options in the Rise of Iron experience, and this is going to lead up for people learning to get used to these and just having to make an adjustment. It's the flinching that I think is the major issue here. Or maybe just the combination of dropping both of those major changes on us at once really overwhelmed us. I don't know what the future holds. I'm excited to share my experiences with Rise of Iron for you guys, and I hope you're going to be here to share them with me. Be sure to subscribe, stay tuned, and I can't wait to see what kind of snipers the game has to bring in.